Hi, everyone. It's Frazelma Lynn, the Parenting 911 coach, and it is lunchtime. This is Tuesday, and it's about 11:36, so I'm a few minutes late, but you know how that goes. Thank you for doing lunch with me today. I hope you have something to eat and you're ready to go. So we're just going to give a few parenting tips today, as usual. Today, we're going to talk about the bare minimum. Many times, parents think that if they just take care of food, clothes, and shelter, they've done their job. They're done. It's over. They can pat themselves on the back, give themselves a high five, they're done. Parents, that is the bare minimum. That's the very basics of what we can do and what we should do as parents. Parenting is so much more than just the basics. We are so responsible for molding our children to be amazing adults, everything they need to be adults. We are the ones responsible for making sure they get it, making sure they learn it, making sure they're exposed to whatever they need. So you have to think about, we are the ones responsible. We only have 936 weeks to do everything we need to do for our children to be amazing adults. So trust me, it's going to take much more than just food, clothing, and shelter. We're responsible for teaching them how to manage themselves, how to have self control, how to have self discipline, self confidence, self esteem, how to know what to do and when to do it, how to have responsibility about themselves, how to hold themselves accountable, how to say what they mean and mean what they say, how to um, know that they have a voice and they know when to speak up for themselves, how to help others, how to care about others, how to have compassion for others, how to have passion for something that they care about, a skill, a talent, something that they're good in. We're responsible for that. We're responsible to make sure that they are motivated and can push forward, have resilience, figure things out. Even when things get difficult, stick in there, hang in there, and push forward. We're the ones responsible, yes, for the simple things, but also for the complicated things. So our children, by the time they're teenagers, should already know how to clean the house or make the bed or wash the dishes and cook the meals. What about paying the bills? What about knowing which bills to pay? What about checking the oil in the car and checking the tires? What about paying attention to your body so that you know if you need to go to the doctor or you need to change some of your habits? What about those wise type of things that they're going to need to know when they become adults? So trust me, the bare minimum, not good enough. Not good enough. The bare minimum, everybody should be doing that and beyond. We can't stop with just the bare minimum. Our children need to know how to have a conversation. They need to know how to honor someone, how to give respect to someone. They need to know those things. They need to know how to care for someone when the person is ill. They need to know how to handle business. They need to know who to go to, who is the resource, who is the person in the network that I need to go to for help. So many things we need to teach them. So much more than just the bare minimum. We've got to go above and beyond. We need to teach them how we get through problems because we have problems. We don't need to hide our problems from the children, because then they won't ever know how we figured our problems out. What did we do? Who did we talk to? How did we get through that time when we were sick, or that time when the money was low, or that time, when we were worried about losing our job, or that time we ended a relationship, and it was devastating. If we don't share and talk with our children and explain to our children how to get through, and explain to our children that all of us have problems and have issues and have to go through, but we stick to it and we hang in there, they won't know what to do. So the bare minimum, not enough, not good enough for our children. They need so much more. They need us to make sure we empower them so they can do what they need to do when they get grown, so they can do what they need to do when they have children. The bare minimum, not enough. So it's not just about food on the table, and shoes on their feet, clothes on their back, a shelter over their heads. No, it's so much more. In some of the courses, I make sure to teach a section that's about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, because all of us have needs, and parents, if we would concentrate on the needs of everyone in the family, not just our needs, not just the children's needs, but everyone's needs in the family, then the whole family would, everyone would feel more successful, would feel more needed, would feel more nourished. But we have to concentrate on all the needs, not just the bare minimum. We have to go above and beyond to make sure all of our needs are met in the family. All right. That's a great tip for today. Remember, the bare minimum is not enough. We're responsible for the whole child holistically: the mental health, the social health, the physical health, the spiritual health, the emotional health. We're responsible for all of that. And the bare minimum is not enough. All right, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed your lunch. I will hopefully be back next Tuesday, 11:30 Central Time. I am Frazelma Lynn, Parenting 911 coach. If you need some assistance, if you know that you need additional parenting skills, check me out. www.parenting911.org.